Look, the PS5 has some hype behind it, but there are problems, and we're going to talk about it. What is happening, guys? Dealer back again with yet another video. Next generation starts 2020, and guess what? There's some problems. And not only have we covered Microsoft's lack of first-party support for their brand new, ridiculously powerful Series X, but really Sony don't have much of anything either from the first party. It's really third parties this year. Look, there are far more issues with Sony's approach when it comes to continuity and transparency than any other company this year. And I'm going to cover it all in this video, but first I have to give a big shout out to everyone watching, as well as today's video sponsor, ExpressVPN.com. ExpressVPN protects you against hackers, protects your online activity, and can even help you when gaming. Why should you consider ExpressVPN? Simple. Sending data over an unencrypted internet connection is like sending out a postcard. Your information is wide open for anybody to see. ExpressVPN not only fixes this problem, but actually protects you against hackers as a result. I mean, look how easy this is. One click of a button using their tool, and you can have access to shows you just didn't have before. How do they do that, you ask? Well, it's quite simple. They mask your IP and route your data through their servers, which do not maintain any of the information themselves. They are the top-rated VPN provider from CNET, Wired.com, TechRadar, and many more. Personally, I've been trying ExpressVPN with gaming, getting into different lobbies that I might have had trouble connecting to before because of the different regions. Again, find out how to get 3 months free at expressvpn.com/dealer. Link in the description down below. You want to support this channel, you want to support this video, click that link in the description. Thanks to those guys, and thanks to you for watching. Also, thanks to the countless that will not actually watch and actually will have no idea what my opinions are on the PlayStation 5 or what I've said because of a title. A title that is very much warranted, by the way. There are problems with Sony's approach with PlayStation 5. Look, I need to make something very clear. PlayStation 5 is just over a month away. Yeah, like 6 of you are like, what? A month away? Yeah, it's really like a month and a half away. Now is the part where you realize how much we actually don't know about the PlayStation 5. Now, not only does this include your games that are going to come forward with you. Remember, you probably pay thousands of dollars for the games you have on PS4. Of course you would like to know what games are coming forward, right? Of course, right? That's common sense. Microsoft have reiterated over and over and over, despite false claims of a very, very limited back-compat library on day one, that they will have thousands of games day one. At least 1,000. They are being very, very transparent with what they're doing there. Recently, we're finding out that a lot of save files will not work on PS4 games when they are transferred to PS5. You cannot bring forth your progress in a lot, if not any, PS4 games. There may be 1 or 2 examples of how they found out how to do this, but right now it's so bad Microsoft are doubling down on this on Twitter, putting out tweets like this because they know they have a massive advantage when it comes to compatibility and uniformity. There are just continuity errors on PlayStation 5, and Sony are not really telling us much of anything about how this works. For example, you can't simply put your save in the cloud and use it on your new system, something that Xbox does automatically and for free without needing to manually do it at all. And again, they do confirm all of that will work as it does today. Sony are much more on a very, very limited case-by-case basis. So Miles Morales expansion for Spider-Man PS4 will be able to have save data transfer from PS4. For example, if you upgrade from the PS4 version of PS5, your save will carry forth on that expansion. Meanwhile, the remaster of Spider-Man PS4 that comes with the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales, well, that save from PS4 doesn't come over. Try again. Basically, a very, very limited compatibility when it comes to progression. Codemasters confirm their saves are not able to be transferred from 4 to PlayStation 5. Look, long story short, I'm pretty sure PSN was built with TurboTax. Meanwhile, Microsoft continued to get more and more confident. Add to that they're actually going to charge you for the upgrade to Spider-Man PS4 from 2018. Yeah, that's right. As of right now, you cannot simply put in your disc or click on the digital title, update it like you do with PS4 Pro, and it just gets the patch and look better. You've got to get the new edition, which is weird because Microsoft first-party games are just going to get a patch and, ultra settings on these games, and not only a doubling of frame rate, but even a quadrupling up to 120 frames per second, all for free. Meanwhile, Spider-Man are charging you for another copy of the same game with an uncapped frame rate and a few changes. Look, we've talked about the machine language, why there's really no excuse to charge gamers for patches. That's why Cyberpunk aren't doing it, Microsoft aren't doing it, Ubisoft aren't doing it. Sony said, you know what? Let's go ahead and remaster Bloodborne and charge them again. It just feels like you're trying to trick me, Sony, and I don't like that. You're not really being very transparent, and as a matter of fact, I think you're actually being a little bit sneaky. Remember when you had that pretty good PlayStation 5 event not long ago, and then shortly after released everything on Twitter about the event that you should have actually said at the event? For example, hey, all of these games we've been touting is only possible on the SSD, well, those are actually running on the Ouya. No, they actually are coming to the PS4 for the most part. Spider-Man, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, PlayStation 4. Actually, they confirmed they are going to support the PS4 for the next 3 to 4 years. After telling their fans, many of which were outraged, that they believe in generations a true leap, that they believe in the stopgap, that they basically believe in starting over even though everything's on the same machine language for the first time ever in console gaming. No, what Sony believe in is, hey, we know you bought that game, but we're going to charge you for it again. That's what they meant by we believe in generations. We get to charge you for everything again. And by the way, your PS4 controller doesn't work, even though it only is missing the haptic feedback, essentially when it comes to gameplay. I mean, it'll kind of work on your PS5, but only on the PS4 games that we haven't told you will work on your PS5. There's so many things that are wrong with this right now, and I really hope they answer these questions. The sooner the better. Speaking of questions, they need to tell us about that expansion bay for the PS5. There's only 825 gigabytes of data on this SSD. There will be far less than that when you boot this thing up. It doesn't matter if the OS is big or small, they will have reserved space on that drive for probably the Kraken architecture, which is how they accelerate their textures and all their assets for gaming. And not to mention, drives just don't come with what is stated on the box. Plug in any brand new terabyte hard drive, tell me how much space is actually on it. Exactly. So again, you can get what you want out of this video. You can see it as hate, or you can see it as a guy that's getting a PS5 day one, or at least going to try to get one. And I know Spider-Man is playable on the PS4. I know the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn has been confirmed to be coming to the PS4. I know Sony have said they are supporting the PS4 for the next 3 to 4 years after letting Microsoft get bashed for the 1 to 2 they are supporting the original Xbox One. But at the end of the day, I am buying a PS5 for the same reason I'm going to buy a 3080. I want better performance. I want to play Spider-Man Miles Morales at double the frame rate. It doesn't matter why I want it. The point is everyone's got their own reasons. Maybe yours is the loading times. Series X, I want to play every game at better fidelity on the ecosystem that I prefer. And again, these are all legitimate issues that Sony are facing right now. Hopefully they remedy them sooner than later, because in my opinion, after their competition has done so well at being so transparent, except for showing us an actual game running on Series X, at least for any extended period of time, which again, we've been very vocal about that, they have done most everything else very, very well. And this ZeniMax acquisition still got people shook. They have gone above and beyond. Not that they took those games from anyone, but when Tencent, Google, and Amazon are looking at ZeniMax and Microsoft see an opportunity like that, they jump on it. Not to steal games from anyone, but to secure them and put them on all of the products in their ecosystem, not lock them down to just one box, or make them Stadia or Amazon streaming exclusive or any of that crap. They're like, hey, here they are, make the games you want. So again, let me know your thoughts about all this. I don't make videos like this very often. If you find a problem in this video, maybe you think I'm being a fanboy and you actually listen to this video and you're like, these aren't reasonable, rational things, then, you know, I don't understand why you're still here. I've always been very vocal and honest about my opinions, no matter what brand it is. That's the thing I want to highlight here. Sony are not doing what they should be doing right now. They're hiding things until literally the last moment. Case in point, all of those announcements regarding their cross-gen games. The fact that they tried to stealth announce their $70 next-gen games, essentially setting a standard for all third parties on that box. There are issues, and Sony are trying to be very, very sneaky about it. I don't like that. I much appreciate Phil Spencer's approach, all of these guys over at Microsoft being very, very transparent. You can pull up something from 4 years ago, 3 years, none of that matters. They have been smooth and steady in their approach since 2017. That's not a debate. So again, do you need an Xbox to play any of the games on it? No, you don't. Do you need a 3080 to play any of the PC games? No, you don't. Do you need a PS5 to play PS4 games? Apparently, no, you don't. Who cares? Let me know what you're gonna buy down below. If you like the video, hit the like button, support it, and comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and of course, check out any of the source material down below. In the description, every video has source material linked. And again, for those still here, that link is down below for ExpressVPN.com. The more you click that, the better I look. And, you know, for them to sponsor videos and stuff is awesome. For you guys to support them is even more awesome. Thank you very much. I'm Dealer. I'll see you in the next one.